Boss, your food is great. 8 yuan.
Okay. Here's your money.
Come back again next time.
Okay.
Hey, the boss is here. My vegetables just arrived, freshly picked. What would you like?
I've heard for a long time that on East Street, there's a beautiful vegetable vendor. Now I see. It's really true. Haha.
Tell me what you want, boss.
Lady boss. Selling vegetables won't make you much money. I have 500 yuans. I'll buy you. How about it?
Boss, I'm just a vegetable seller. I don't do this kind of thing.
Lady boss. There's a first time for everything. Relax. You can make money. Why not? Ha ha ha. I'd like to see who you can call.
Don't you know what you're doing is illegal? Let go, let go.
Illegal. The Guo family is the law in Zhangyuan. What law is there to fear? Am I right? Madam.
You're from the Guo family.
Ha ha ha. Keep an eye on her. Okay. Ha ha ha.
Let go, let go.
Originally young Master Guo Jun was going to let you off. Blame your son. Tian. He's back.
Tian.
Who told him to offend? Young Master Guo Jun again. Haha.
I finally found you.
It's good to have you back, my child. It's good to have you back.
Mother, you don't have to live in hiding anymore. With me here, no one dares to hurt you.
Auntie, we will all protect you.
Xiaotong. No, no. The Guo family is too powerful. Your foundation is too shallow. You can't fight them. Let's run.
Mother, trust me. I said I'd keep you safe. And I will. As for the Guo family, they're no longer the invincible family they once were.
Such big words. You're the one who's in danger, Tian. You offended the Lord and committed a grave sin. Never mind our Guo family. At tomorrow's promotion ceremony, the Lord will personally punish you. Then, you're dead.
Cut the crap.
Jackson, I heard your dad wants to marry you off to a laborer.
Pace. My dad does have that intention. But as long as tonight, I can meet the Star Moon Martial God, that laborer won't have that chance anymore.
Look, your laborer Fiank is here.
Impossible. This entire area has been sealed off and secured. With that laborer's status, he's not even worthy of entering. Kitan, stop right there. How did you get in?
I walked in.
Just you, a mere laborer. You must have snuck in after us.
Snuck in after you.
Isn't that obvious? Without us, with your status, you wouldn't be worthy of setting foot inside.
While no one's noticed yet, you should just obediently go back.
You think too highly of yourself.
I think you're the one with the big talk.
Young Master Wu.
Kitian, at tonight's banquet, influential people have gathered. They're asking you to leave because they're afraid your stench will offend the important figures.
Influential people gather. They're nothing but a bunch of small-timers.
What arrogance! Do you even know that at tonight's banquet, the Star Moon Martial God will also be present? Your Star Moon Martial God. In your eyes, the Star Moon Martial God is also a small-timer.
Barely passable. If she hadn't begged me to come, I wouldn't even bother with a banquet of this level. I wouldn't give a damn.
Kitan, enough. The Star Moon Martial
The
God
film
is my
was
idol. She's
translated
not someone a person
and
of your status.
narrated by
Can slander.
Media.
If your words cause trouble and implicate the Shi family, I won't go easy on you.
You're like a summer insect trying to discuss ice.
Ayo, it's important to know your place. If it's not your circle, don't try to force your way in. And there's no need to make up unrealistic excuses. Even if you step through the doors of this banquet hall, you're still not in the same world as us.
Indeed, not in the same world.
But then, alright, taking this opportunity, I'll let you directly experience the difference between you and us.
Young Master Wu. You mean?
That's right. This celebratory banquet, everyone has specially prepared a treasure offering ceremony for the Star Moon Martial God. As a sign of celebration, today, I wonder if you have prepared a gift.
Everyone. The treasure offering ceremony officially begins. If you have any treasures you wish to offer to the Martial God, you may bring them forward.
To congratulate the martial god on his triumphant return, I have the Huaiguan Wang family specially offer a set of Kirin war armor. My Li family offers a supreme medicinal treasure, 1,000-year-old snow lotus.
My Shi family offers a double fish jade pendant.
The double fish jade pendant. This has been passed down for over 2,000 years. This is a true treasure.
Did you see it? A legendary 1,000-year-old treasure. I said I'd give it and I did. And you? Will never be able to produce.
This is only the difference between you and Jackson. The difference between you and me is insurmountable. I, Wu Yang, on behalf of the Wu family, offer the treasure of the Central Plains, the divine sword, Zuanshan of the Central Plains.
Isn't this the birthday gift my mother gave me? I searched for it for years, to no avail. So the gift Zhang Yudong spoke of was this.
Today, with the martial god's triumphant return, the whole world celebrates. My Wu family is willing to offer this treasure, simply to celebrate the martial god's return.
This is one of the 10 great divine swords of the Central Plains. The Wu family is actually willing to offer such a divine artifact. It seems this treasure offering undoubtedly belongs to our family.
Of course, my action is also to show certain insignificant people the difference between us, just like crude iron compared to a divine sword. Touched? It shatters. Today, everyone present has offered their treasures. They've all been presented. Where is the gift you prepared? This guy,
Dressed so shabbily, couldn't have come empty-handed, could he? Attending the Star Moon Martial God's celebratory banquet without even bringing a gift. Utterly audacious.
The film
Tian,
was translated
you wouldn't really
and
be like they
narrated by
say.
Media.
Coming empty-handed, without bringing any gift at all, would you?
You're right. I indeed haven't prepared anything. Go back and tell Zhang Yudong. I really like this gift. From this day forward, Zhang Yuan Zhuanshan returns to its rightful owner.
Sean, do you know what you're doing?
This was my mother's gift to me. Now I'm returning it to its rightful owner.
I despise. This is my congratulatory gift to Lord Wushen. When did it become yours? In 3 seconds. Put down the divine sword.
What if I don't?
Qitian, enough. This isn't the place for your antics. For my father's sake. I can plead for you one last time.
No need to plead for me. Zhang Yudong gave me this sword. He Wu Yang has no right to control it.
Fine. Still daring to spout such nonsense. Don't blame me for being ruthless. My lord, I have something to report.
What is it?
I want to ask you to punish someone. It's him, Qitian. He not only seized the divine sword I gave to Lord Wushen, but also, in broad daylight, openly insulted Lord Wushen's dignity.
That's right. Lord Lu, please uphold justice. Offending Lord Wushen is no different from slapping all of our noble families in the face. Please, my lord, punish him. Chop off this kid's head.
Please, my lord, punish him.
So, you mean you want me to execute him?
My lord, that's what should be done.
Then I'll punish you first.
My lord. What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? Then let me tell you. Qitan is Lord Wushen's honored guest tonight.
Fitting. I've never heard of this person.
My lord. Even if he is Lord Wushen's honored guest, him seizing my precious sword is against the rules.
Let me ask you. Since you've already gifted the divine sword to Lord Wushen, if Lord Wushen were to gift the divine sword to someone else, would you have any objections?
The ownership of the divine sword belongs to Lord Wushen. Naturally, I wouldn't dare to object.
In that case, stop arguing. Lord Wushen heard that Zhongyuan Zhuanshen is Qitian's sword, and moreover, it's a keepsake, left to him by his mother. Its significance is profound. Therefore, he specifically ordered me to give the divine sword to him.
You wanted to gift a sword. To prove the difference between us. Now the sword is in my hands. So it seems, the difference between you and me is as vast as the heavens.
Impossible. You're just a laborer. How could you possibly be a guest of the war god? There's something fishy going on here.
What do you mean?
I mean, he Qitian couldn't possibly be a guest of the war god. This must be you two colluding. Am I right?
Right.
With those words spoken, you'll be held accountable.
It's clearly you two colluding, conspiring in secret, with the goal of stealing my divine sword.
Utterly foolish.
I've seen through your
The
charade.
film was translated
Drop the act.
and narrated by M.
I'm telling you. Scheming for the supreme treasure, slandering the war god. These are grave offenses. When the war god arrives, I will personally report this to him. Then, not one of you will escape. Everyone, what I just said wasn't baseless. He Lu Yi colluded with Qitian to scheme for the supreme treasure. I have irrefutable evidence.
Evidence.
Han District. Firstly, Qitian's name wasn't on the guest list for this celebratory banquet. Secondly, this Zhangyuan Zuanshan is one of the 10 divine swords. It holds immense significance, and the war god with his esteemed status has no reason to bestow such a precious gift upon a complete stranger, a mere laborer. All signs point to you lying. What are you laughing at?
Laughing at a pathetic clown. Isn't it deserved? You're welcome to ask Zhang Yudong if what I say is true.
Still trying to make excuses, are you? Everyone, today you're all here for this celebratory banquet to make a good impression on the war god. And now, there's a golden opportunity right in front of us. We just need to seize these two traitors who plotted to steal the supreme treasure when the war god arrives.
Right. Young Master Wu is absolutely correct. You two deceived us for the supreme treasure. We will bring you two to the judgment stand. My Li family will participate.
Ha ha ha. With things as they are, what more do you have to say?
Want to explain to you? Then I'll give you an explanation. Xian is the war god's fiance. A status equivalent to the war god. What's wrong with treating them as honored guests?
How is that possible? I've never heard of a fiang. Since when did the war god have a fiang?
Alright. Just to cover up a lie, you guys will say just about anything, won't you? Do you even know? If this gets out and reaches the ears of the Star Moon War God, what will become of you?
Don't tell me. You want to chop my head off again?
Slandering the War God isn't just a matter of losing one head. It's not that simple. Everyone involved in this matter will be implicated.
Well said. If before this, I still had doubts, now I can be certain that between you, someone is lying.
What do you mean by that, Miss Shi?
I'm not afraid to say it even if it makes me a laughingstock. Ki-Tian and my father had a close relationship. We had a marriage agreement. He's practically my fiancé.
In that case, Master Lu's words are pure nonsense.
Well said. I'm telling you all this because I want you to know that the theft of the precious sword has nothing to do with my Shi family. Ki-Tian, I'm truly disappointed in my father. The man he risked his life to save turned out to be a complete liar.
The film
I'm glad
was
I didn't
translated
fulfill the engagement
and
with you.
narrated by
You still
Media.
don't see the truth even now.
You.
Jia Shin, don't waste your breath on him. He's committed a heinous crime. He's certainly going to die. What else do you have to say?
Indeed, I need to explain. My relationship with Zhang Yudong. We're not exactly engaged.
Oh, really? You finally admit it.
However, it was all Zhang Yudong's wishful thinking. That's all.
Do you know, what you just said is even more serious than what you said before.
I'm just telling the truth.
You... Alright, even on the verge of death, you still dare to spout such nonsense. I advise you to kneel down immediately and confess your crimes. Don't force us to take action.
You're welcome to try.
You...
Star Moon War God has arrived. We greet the war god.
Rise.
War God, you've arrived just in time. I have an important matter to report.
Speak.
I want to report your deputy Lu Yi for colluding with outsiders to steal a precious... And that Ki Tian. He's incredibly audacious. In front of everyone, he openly slandered your name. 2 crimes combined. Their crime deserves death. My lord, you must punish them.
How did they insult me?
They said. They actually dared to say, Sean, is your fiancé?
What? That day he... Did he agree? Well,
He didn't agree to that. However, my lord, Sean, he said all this was your personal intention.
he didn't agree.
My lord, what do you mean?
I say, this matter is dropped.
It can't be dropped. It can't, my lord. Those 2 openly slandered your name. This is a grave offense.
How? Are you teaching me what to do?
I wouldn't dare.
Then get out. Jean, do you know, defying our Central Plains heavenly order is a serious crime. But Qi Tian has shown me kindness and was once the owner of this sword. Today, I will bestow this sword upon him. Does anyone have any objections?
No. We have no objections.
Wu Yong, insulting my honored guest and
The
slandering
film
my
was
deputy.
translated and
Do you have
narrated
anything
by
else to say?
Media.
No. My lord, this is all them.
In 5 days, I will be promoted to Palace Lord Guard. At that time, there will be a promotion ceremony. I remember The hosting rights for the promotion ceremony were given to your Wu family, correct?
Yes, my lord.
Well, from now on, they're not
My lord. Why?
arrogant and disrespectful. Can you host a proper promotion ceremony? Starting today, the Wu family's hosting rights for the promotion ceremony are revoked. And transferred to the Shi family.
My lord. You can't cancel it. If my father finds out about this, when I go back, he'll definitely beat me to death. My lord.
So you defy my will. Are you not afraid I'll kill you?
This is the martial god. Promotion ceremony authorization. The promotion ceremony is in 5 days. I expect you to host it well. Thank you, my lord. My Shi family will certainly oversee it diligently.
Let's go.
Zhang Yudong. Thank you for this. The Shai family's hosting rights, and this sword. I'll trade you something for them.
It's unnecessary. You're my lifesaver after all.
Congratulations, Miss Shi, for earning the war god's favor. The Shi family is about to soar. Indeed, Miss Shi's fiancé is also the war god's lifesaver. From now on, the Shi family will have the war god as their mighty supporter.
Thank you, everyone. My Shi family is able to gain the war god's favor, thanks to all of your support. However, Xian, he's not my fiancé. He's not worthy. Tian, for a moment, I truly thought you were incredibly capable, able to have the war god personally gift you a sword. But the war god stood up for you, simply because you saved him once. Simply put, you're nothing but a complete waste.
Are you saying I'm relying on her power, exploiting her influence?
You have some self-awareness. Xian, you're too arrogant. You could have held back, but you insisted on offending Wu. This won't benefit you at all. Men should be down to earth and stand on their own. Relying on others
The film
is always
was
an illusion.
translated and narrated
I hope you
by
can understand
Media.
this.
What if I told you I'm not relying on Zhang Yudong? In fact, I'm even higher than her.
Do you think I believe that? Now the Shi family has earned the war god's favor. As long as they manage this promotion banquet for the war god, they're sure to rise. You'll never be as good as me. I'll tell my dad to cancel our engagement. You're on your own.
Shai Jackson, oh Shai Jackson. You think a mere entry-level position in the Star Hall can be my backing? Fine. Perhaps we can meet at the promotion ceremony.
Dad, you worthless.
Attending a celebratory banquet, and you managed to lose. Such an important hosting qualification. What good are you?
Dad, it's not my fault. You wanted to undermine the Shi family, to absorb the Shi corporation. I've been following your orders, pursuing that Shi Jackson. But who knew? Their family would suddenly produce some fiancé. This cancellation of the hosting plan is also because of that kid.
Fiance.
He's just some migrant worker. Called what? Tian.
What? Shiji Aki-chan. Could it be him?
Dad. Do you know him?
Guo family's cast-off. The infamous. Who doesn't know?
What? He's the young master expelled by the Guo family.
This kid hiding abroad thought he could be a turtle and tuck his head in, but he actually dares to come back. You take this news. Immediately tell the family.
Dad, do you think?
Our chance to swallow the Shi family whole. Isn't it here?
That's how it is. This martial god ascension ceremony qualification from the Wu family transferred to our Shi family.
A blessing in disguise.
So, this treasure offering is still effective. At least we've gained the martial gods' favor, right? However, in 5 days it's the martial gods' ascension ceremony. We must do our utmost to make it a success. For Wu Sheng's ascension ceremony to be a complete success, let's have a drink. Cheers.
This ascension ceremony doesn't have any problems. But he repeatedly speaks wildly, offending young Master Wu. This time, Star Moon Martial God helped him out. But next time, it's our Shi family that will be implicated.
Yes. Our Shi family now holds a distinguished position. Their marriage needs to be reconsidered.
No.
If it wasn't for him causing young Master Wu to be angered, the martial god wouldn't have transferred the hosting privilege to our Shi family. Actually, it's still because of our Jackson's gifted twin fish jade pendant. That had an effect.
Dad, Wally's. Quickly cancel the engagement.
Jackson.
Hello, who is this? Shi Jungwo, right? I am. May I ask who you are? Wang's underground emperor. Lei Hu. You should have heard of my name. Yes, yes. Who, Lord? May I ask what you want with me, little Shi? 10 years ago, you saved that abandoned infant from our hands. This matter, do you still remember? I remember. Now, 10 years have passed. The offense against the Guo family.
The film was translated and
should settle the
narrated
score.
by M Media.
The Shi family is finished.
What's wrong?
Dad, what's wrong? What happened?
Children, you need to get out of here quickly. Lay low for a while.
Uncle, what happened?
What happened? Tell me.
10 years ago, I saved Qiqian and his mother. Both of them offended the Guo family because of this. Our chance to swallow the Shi family whole. The Guo family keeps targeting us. Although it's all on the economic level, it doesn't matter. This time, the Guo family sent Lei Hu to deal with us. They're serious this time.
Lei Hu. You mean that Wang underground emperor? You Zhongtian Fai Heng. We're finished. This is the end. It's all your fault. Perfectly fine. You had to save this little wimp. Now, our entire Shi family will be dragged down.
What's the point of saying this now? What good is it? Shouldn't we be thinking of a solution?
Uncle Shai, don't worry. I'll handle this.
You handle it? How will you handle it? Do you really think you're the all-powerful Guo family young master? This Lei Hu is backed by the Guo family. Even the Wu family, the #1 family, is no match for him.
Jian, you know the Star Moon Martial God. Have her intervene.
It's useless. Mother, the Star Moon Martial God already helped him once. Besides, Lei Hu is too powerful. The Star Moon Martial God wouldn't offend Lei Hu for us.
Tian, where are you going?
I'm going to the Lei family with these hands to suppress this Hu.
Don't be impulsive. Xian, Lei Hu isn't that easy to deal with. Sit down first. We'll think of something. Sit down.
Tian, be realistic, will you? You'll suppress him. With what? Your bricklaying hands.
These hands can do more than lay bricks. I can control everything.
Control everything. You're hopeless. Dad, we should quickly think of another solution.
Uncle Shai, don't worry. As long as I'm here, the Shai family will be safe and sound.
If you really have that ability, then I won't interfere with your marriage to Jackson.
Mother,
Uncle Shai, trust me.
If I fail, then you Then you're never allowed to step foot in the Shi family house again.
Ren Waxing, the top martial god of the Central Plains. Martial
The
god
film was
guards, we
translated
greet the Hall
and
Master.
narrated
World's
by
richest CEO,
Media.
Yu Pfeifen. Greetings, Hall Master. Greetings, Star Hall Master. Greetings, Star Hall Master. Greetings, Star Hall Master.
Get up.
What instructions does the Hall Master have for us today? Who?
Do any of you recognize?
Lei Hu is the head of the Lei family. The entirety of Wagwan's underground overlord. For years he's run rampant. Regarding this matter, Hall Master,
Back then, during the process of my mother's capture, was this person present?
San District.
It seems. My recent restraint has led them to believe I can be once again wantonly manipulated.
So, Hall Master, your meaning is?
After tonight, at the Lei family's place,
Yes.
Miss, urgent news.
What is it?
Lei Hu of the Lei family has spread word that he will annihilate the Shi family tomorrow. Kitian, having received the news, has already gone alone to the Lei family's headquarters.
What? Doesn't he know? Lei Hu devours people and leaves no bones behind.
Miss, what do we do now?
Come with me to the Lei family.
But your injuries haven't healed.
If I'm even a moment late, his life will be in danger.
Mother, do you really think that spineless waste can resolve this?
Oh, how could he possibly resolve it?
Then, what about Lei Tiger?
What do we do? What do we do? How should I know what to do? The Wu family. We can ask the Wu family for help.
Perhaps they're our only option.
You issued the extermination order against the Shi family.
That's right. It was young Master Guo Jun who gave the order personally. The Shi family and Guo family, that useless cast-off, they all must die. However, annihilating the Shi family is tomorrow's business. Tonight, let us enjoy ourselves first.
I'm afraid you won't have that opportunity.
Who do I have here? It's you, the cast-off. So, 10 years gone. How does life on the run abroad? How does it taste?
Taste. Well,
10 years gone. Your guts have certainly grown. Single-handedly, you dare barge into my headquarters. Do you know your bounty in the Guo family's decree is a hefty 50 million?
50 million. There's 500 billion out there for my head, but no one dares to collect.
Such arrogance. Humph. I was planning on capturing you when I raised the Shi family tomorrow. I didn't expect you'd be so amusing as to come here yourself. Now kneel down and call me Grandpa. I might just go easy on the Shi family.
Do you think I'm here to beg you for mercy?
What else?
You're wrong. I came here this time to settle the score with you. That blood debt from back then.
Ha ha ha. Impressive. Worthy of the former. Young master of the Guo family. That aura just now was kinda devastating. However, I don't much like.
The film was translated
Breaking his legs.
and narrated by M.
And making him kneel to speak to me.
Yes.
Such audacity.
Zhang Yudong. What's she doing here?
Yu Zhong Jianfu, you've got some nerve. Attacking someone right under my nose.
So, it's the Star Moon Martial God. I've heard the Star Moon Martial God is devastatingly beautiful. Seeing you today, the rumors are true.
Since you know, why not surrender now?
Haha. Martial God Jiang, you don't know, do you? Apprehending Qiqian is on Guo family orders.
So what?
Young Master Guojun already guessed you'd try to stop this. So, he specifically sent the black and white Shuangsha.
Star Moon Martial God. Long time no see.
Black and white Shuangsha.
That's right, you're both strong. But outside, there are dozens of highly skilled fighters. I doubt even Martial God Jiang can take on 100 at once. Martial God Jiang, I'll give you two choices. First, withdraw now and become an honored guest of the Guo family. Second, you alone battle to powerful experts and completely break with the Guo family. Completely break with them. Choose.
Sir. Today, I will take Qiqian.
Seems you've chosen the second option. Then don't blame me for being ruthless.
Attack. Yeah.
Looks like your reputation, Jiang Yudong, is just for show. Against the black and white Shuangsha, you can't even last a single move.
What's there to be so proud of? If it weren't for our master's injuries, you scum would all be dead here today.
Is that so? I'm standing right here. Can you even scratch me? Though, treating a beautiful Star Moon goddess like this is a bit of a shame.
What are you doing?
Nothing much. I'm a bit fired up right now. Why don't you help me cool down?
Yu Zhang Jianji. You have 1 minute left to live.
I almost forgot about you. What? You trying to play the hero? A hero saving a damsel.
I'm not interested. But she gave me a gift. I have to return it.
Ouch. Looks like you, the abandoned pawn, aren't entirely useless. You still have some skills.
Release them.
The film was translated
Tian,
and narrated
still have some
by
conscience.
M. Media.
Jean, don't mind me, you go first.
We don't need to leave.
We're the ones who should be leaving. Is your brain filled with water? No one is leaving. You two strong ones. Kill them for me.
Lord Ren has arrived.
Lord Ren. Why are you here? Lei Hu. Committing murder. Defying your master. Your crimes are heinous. Today, on behalf of the Star Temple, I will remove your name. Lord Ren, spare me.
Go. Go.
My lord, what's going on here? Why are the temple people suddenly here?
The Star Temple is the greatest temple in the world, besides the Supreme Temple Master. No one can command the Star Temple guards.
You really think he called the temple guards? How could he have such great power?
Tian, tell the truth. Are you?
To be honest, I'm the one you call the Star Temple Master.
Don't make me laugh. The temple master is the idol our lord has pursued his entire life. Would he be like you, hiding on a construction site as a laborer?
Even the temple master has his reasons for laying bricks.
All right. If you don't want to say it, I won't force you. But remember, never pretend to be the temple master again. That's a grave offense.
And in a few days, our lord will be promoted to temple guard, becoming a member of the Star Temple. If your impersonation of the temple master is discovered, our lord's career will be affected.
It's getting late. I'll report tonight's events. I'll be going now. I'll take my leave.
Wait a minute. Tonight, although you didn't help much, your willingness to risk your life is a sentiment that truly moves me. Take this jade pendant. In times of need, it can save your life.
You're giving it to me. Then I'll accept it.
My lord, I still don't understand why the temple people came.
If you don't understand, then don't think about it. The temple's actions are always unpredictable. Perhaps it's because the temple master recently arrived in Huiguan and cleaned up the halls.
My lord, you're still thinking about that laborer. This time to save him. You almost put yourself in danger. In the end, you just gave away a broken piece of jade. The way I see it, he's just a jinx.
All right, Lu Yi, don't talk about him like that. Do you think this jade is quite beautiful?
Oh no. Oh no. The renowned Star Moon martial god has become lovesick.
Why are you 3 minutes late?
I apologize, I have failed you.
Did you find out anything about my mother?
We've interrogated Lei Hu's men, but we haven't found any leads yet.
Continue the interrogation.
Yes.
By the way, does the Lei family currently have a lot of properties that are unclaimed?
Yes.
Help me organize them. It's time to give the Shy family an explanation.
Got it.
This is how it happened. Because we took in a migrant worker, the Guo family is furious with us. Jia Qian wants to crush our Shi family. Shao,
The film was
only
translated
you can save us now.
and narrated by M Media.
Don't worry. Jia Xin and I are deeply in love. We are practically family. I'll definitely help you with this.
That's wonderful. I told you. Young Master Wu would help us.
Young Master Wu, we're almost at Lei Hu's house. Is there really a Wei Ming?
There is a way for now, but the Lei family is backed by the Guo family, so it might be a bit difficult.
Name your price.
Then I won't be polite. I have 3 requests. First, I don't want to see that migrant worker in the Shi family again.
No problem. After this is all over, I'll kick that good-for-nothing out of our Shi family.
Second, I want Jia Xin to marry me.
Haha. We couldn't ask for more. And third,
As for the third, I want half of the Shi family's assets.
No way. Assets are a family's lifeline. If we suddenly lose half, our Shi family will quickly be devoured by other companies. We absolutely cannot agree to this.
Uncle, I know your Shi family is in trouble. But if our Wu family wants to quell this disaster, it will also be a heavy blow to us. If you're not even willing to give up this much, it will be difficult to explain to my father. Uncle, think it over. If Lei Hu really comes, your Shi family will be razed to the ground. By then, You still clinging to these family assets? What's the point?
Young Master Wu is right. Money lost can be earned again, but a life lost is lost forever. Young Master, this matter, I'll agree to it on behalf of Old She.
That's good then. This is the share transfer agreement I've prepared. Uncle, if there's no problem, please sign it.
Young Master, I can agree to all of this. But Jackson's marriage, I cannot agree to. Because we and Kicheon made a wager. So this marriage, no matter what, must wait until Kicheon returns.
The wager.
Yes, there was such a thing. However, that was just an excuse to drive him out of our She family. You still expect him to solve the problem.
So that's how it is. Then, Uncle, quickly sign it. Otherwise, when the Lei family comes after us, it will be too late.
What are you waiting for? Maybe that good-for-nothing has already run away.
Tian,
Tian, you're back just in time. Time is limited. Pack your bags.
Tack my bags.
Yes. According to the wager, you lost. So you should leave the She family. If you don't leave now, how long do you plan to stay?
You're not going to say. You've taken care of the Lei family, are you?
The Lei family has been erased from Waiguan. Lei Hu and his gang have no chance of recovery.
You mean the Lei family, who controlled the entire Huaiguan underworld, was wiped out by you in one night? Ha ha ha.
To be precise, it was 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Preposterous. The Lei family has dominated Huaiguan for decades. Their connections are deeply entrenched. Wiping out the Lei family in an hour, I'm afraid even the families in the capital couldn't do it. You, a migrant worker, where do you get the nerve?
Alright, young Master Wu. Why bother with a good-for-nothing who talks nonsense? It's true.
That's right. Uncle, the Kicheon you've been talking about is here. We should sign the contract now, right?
Don't hesitate. If you don't sign it now, it will be too late.
young Master Wu, a promise made cannot be taken back.
The Lei family is gone. This contract doesn't need to be signed.
Kicheon, enough. The Lei family is on their way.
Young Master Wu is our only chance of salvation.
That's right, Kicheon. Why are you so impulsive?
I'm not being impulsive. This Wu Yang, harboring malicious intentions, intending to misappropriate the Shai family's assets. The one who truly wants to harm the Shai family is him.
Bullshit. Stop slandering me. I asked Uncle to sign the contract. It was to better save the Shi family. Uncle and Aunt, I helped you so much, but you indulge him like this. I'd like to ask, what do you mean?
Young Master, please don't be angry. This is all because of that good-for-nothing acting on his own. It has nothing to do with our Shi family. Young Master, please give us another chance.
Yes, young Master Wu, you can't just stand by and watch us die.
Fine. Then I'll do it for Jackson's sake. I'll give you another chance. As for the contract, we can draft another one. But that Kicheon has repeatedly insulted me and tore up my contract. I want him to kneel down now and apologize to me. That's not too much to ask, is it?
Not at all. You spineless waste. Did you hear that? Why aren't you kneeling down to young Master Wu?
I Chechia kneel to heaven, earth, and my parents. I will not kneel to a beast.
You!
Xian, do you still remember my father's life-saving grace all those years ago?
Uncle Shi's kindness to me, I have never forgotten.
That's good. Then kneel down to young Master Wu now and apologize. This is the only way you can repay US.
Shi Li has arrived. Head of the Shi family. These are the properties left by the Lei family. Various properties, with a total value of 5 billion. From today onwards they're transferred to the Shi family.
The properties left by the Lei family. What does this mean?
Don't you know yet? The Lei family was officially wiped out last night. From today onwards, there will be no more Lei family in Huaiguan.
The film
Impossible.
was translated
The Lei
and
family is
narrated
Huaiguan's
by
underground
M
emperor.
Media.
How could they be wiped out just like that? Tian, are you kidding me with this actor?
You think he's acting?
Isn't he? Don't tell me. You really wiped out the Lei family overnight.
Check the news.
This is impossible.
Jackson, what did you see? Everything he said is true.
Mom, see for yourself. The Lei family disregarded the law and were shut down yesterday. It took 1 hour and 3 minutes. Exactly. As he said.
Tian, I knew I wasn't wrong about you.
Yes? I knew it. You could do it.
Kneeling isn't the only way to repay the Shi family's kindness.
It's all a misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding. Come Jackson. Quickly, apologize to your Keechon.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect. You actually have the ability to wipe out the entire Lei family. But I'm still curious. In 1 hour's time, you wiped out the entire Lei family. How did you do it?
Penetrating deep into enemy territory, suppressing them with thunderous force.
Thunderous force, huh? You're quite the storyteller. Huh. Just you.
Young Master Wu, what do you mean by that? Keechon is our Shi family's fine son-in-law. How can you say that?
Uncle Ant. You need to face reality. The Lei family's destruction has nothing to do with him, Tian. Not a single dime's worth of connection. Look closely. The news says the Lei family, through their heinous actions, incurred the wrath of the Star Palace and were crushed by the combined forces of the Star Moon Martial God and the Star Palace. The entire article doesn't mention Tian even once. Not once. Now, do you still dare to say that you were the one who crushed them?
They weren't at the scene. It's perfectly normal that they didn't mention me.
Still pretending. Uncle Ant, as far as I know, the Star Moon Martial God is about to join the Star Palace, if I'm not mistaken. The Lei family's downfall was initiated by the Star Moon Martial God. So, the person you should be thanking is the Star Moon Martial God, not this jumping clown.
Right, Tian. I was wondering why you ran off, and then suddenly came back. Turns out you knew the news beforehand, and came back specifically to take credit. If it weren't for young Master Wu, I would have actually been fooled by you.
So these property deeds, you must have stolen them from somewhere, right? Dad, we can't accept these. We cannot take these.
The truth will out.
All right. Since the crisis has been resolved, let's not dwell on what's true or false. However, the Star Moon Martial God has helped us repeatedly. We should properly repay her. The Star Moon Martial God's Ascension ceremony.
I'll personally take you.
The
I'll
film was
personally escort you
translated
to thank her in
and
person.
Narrated by M Media.
Huh. Should I call you a useless migrant worker? Or the Guo family's discarded son?
What are you trying to say?
I want to warn you. Stay away from the Shi family. This time, you narrowly avoided the Lei family. Next time you'll be dealing with the Guo family.
young Master Wu.
The Guo family. Palace Master. This villa is called the Nine Heavens Palace. It's the most luxurious villa in all of Waiguan. Barely befitting your status. You can reside here temporarily.
Miss, the remnants of the Lei family have been apprehended by the Star Palace guards. Captured entirely. Do you need to deal with these people?
The Lei family matter. I'll leave it to you. Right now, I have more important matters to attend to.
More pressing matters.
I just received news that the Star Palace Lord arrived some days ago in Huiguan, currently residing at the Nine Heavens Palace. I must go to the Nine Heavens Palace.
Do you intend to visit the Palace Lord?
To be precise, I'm going to apologize on behalf of Qi Tian. Last night, he impersonated the Palace Lord. That's a grave offense.
But there were only 3 of us there.
Walls have ears. This matter, once it reaches the Palace Lord's ears, he will be in danger. We can only apologize in advance, just in case.
But apologizing to the Palace Lord will implicate you as well. Is it worth it for Qi Tian?
It is. Let's go. Come with me to Nine Heavens Palace.
Yes.
Father, you called for me.
Regarding this incident, young Master Guo Jun is very displeased.
Father, I'm sorry. I didn't expect the Star Palace to get involved.
It's all right. It's not your fault.
Father, this is...
On the night of the Lei family's downfall, Qi Tian audaciously claimed to be the Palace Lord.
To tell you the truth, I am the Palace Lord you speak of.
Rest assured, I will take care of this. For young Master Guo Jun. Nine Heavens Palace,
The film was
situated atop the
translated
central
and
dragon vein.
narrated by
Those who can enter this
Media.
place are few and far between in the Central Plains. You... How did you get in here?
I walked in. Of course. You, on the other hand, a mere Wu family young master, are probably not even qualified to enter this gate.
Even at death's door, you still dare to provoke me. Huh. Let me tell you the truth. I came here today to confess my crimes before the Palace Lord. To reveal my transgressions.
To reveal my transgressions.
That's right. You don't actually think that what you said at the Lei Family Hall went unnoticed to you. Let me tell you, impersonating the Palace Lord is a capital offense. Now, you even dare to brazenly sneak into the Nine Heavens Palace. An unforgivable crime. Did you all see this? Throw this sneaking thief out.
Hold on. Qi Tian is someone I brought here. I dare anyone to touch him.
Oh. I'm talking about this good for nothing. How did he sneak in? So it's the martial god. You brought him in.
Your actions. Do you have any objections?
Of course, I don't dare. What objections could I have? However, Lord John, are you sure you want to protect this useless wretch?
What do you mean?
Lord John, you don't know, do you? This waste of space, Qi Tian, last night he dared to openly impersonate the Lord of the Palace, committing a grave offense of disrespect.
So what if I know? So what if I don't?
Young Master Guo has always held the Palace Lord in the highest regard. When he learned of this news, he immediately ordered me to come here and expose Qi Tian's crimes. You're protecting him now, so aren't you afraid of bringing trouble upon yourself?
You mean Guo Jun wants to use the Palace Lord's hand to get rid of me.
That's right. Tian, since you're a dead man anyway, I might as well tell you the truth. I came here to see the Palace Lord. Precisely to make you pay for your foolish actions.
Tate. This Guo Jun is truly foolish and shameless.
You, even on the verge of death, you still dare to speak so boldly, Lord John. See, this is the man you're protecting.
My lord, Qi Tian's offense against the Palace Lord is an undeniable fact. If you get involved with Qi Tian at this time, I'm afraid your succession as the Palace Lord's personal guard will be affected. Please reconsider. Reconsider.
Indeed, Lord John, are you sure you want to for a mere Qi Tian risk offending young Master Guo and even the Palace Lord himself?
Enough. Tian, just stay behind me. I came to see the Palace Lord today, precisely to apologize on your behalf. With me here, you'll be safe and sound.
Zhang Yutong,
The film was translated
You're a martial
and
god of the nation.
narrated by M Media.
I truly don't understand why you would believe the words of this good for nothing. Sean, you're a lucky bastard to actually gain the martial god's favor. But let me tell you, with young Master Gu's token, even if you call upon the highest heavens today, you're dead for sure.
Wu Yang. You don't really think the Palace Lord will punish me, do you? Believe it or not, you won't even get into the Nine Heavens Palace, and you don't have the qualifications to see the Palace Lord.
Qualifications? The token in my hand is the qualification. I reckon today it's you lot who won't be entering this Nine Heavens Palace. Is that you?
Utterly foolish.
You, good. Qi Tian, let me tell you, boasting is useless. You don't believe I can enter this Nine Heavens Palace, do you? Then why don't we make a bet? If I can enter and successfully meet the Palace Lord, then what?
All right. I'll bet with you. What are the stakes?
The stakes are simple. If you lose, I want you to confess before the Palace Lord and accept the Palace Lord's punishment. And even his crime of shielding Zhang Yutong must also be reckoned with. How about it?
Fine. And if you lose, then you'll kneel and apologize to Zhang Yutong.
It's a deal.
Tian, what are you doing? Why did you agree to Wu Yang's wager?
I agreed to his wager. Is there a problem?
You have the nerve to ask? The Lord, for your sake, went so far as to offend the Guo family just to win you a chance to beg forgiveness. Now you, for a petty wager, readily confess guilt, causing our Lord to be implicated along with you. You're repaying kindness with enmity. The oral decree Wu Yang brought is from the Guo family. Even the Palace Lord has to give them some face.
It's just an oral decree from the Guo family. It's not worth mentioning before the Palace Lord.
You...
All right, Lu Yi. Tian, I hope you won't disappoint me.
I humbly request the envoy to inform the Palace Lord that Wu Yang, young master of the Wu family, bearing the token of the young master of the Guo family, has come to seek an audience.
To meet the Palace Lord. You Wu Yang are not worthy. These are the Palace Lord's orders.
This is impossible. I'm holding young Master Gu's token.
No means no. Are you trying to cause trouble?
Well, Wu Yang, The token you brought doesn't seem to carry much weight with the palace lore.
That's right, Wang. According to the wager, you lost. Now kneel and apologize.
Fine. I lost. I was wrong.
Such a small vose did you not eat?
Wu Yang shouldn't have slandered Lord Wu Shen. I apologize to Lord Wu Shen.
The film was translated and narrated
You
by
apologized.
Media.
But where is the countdown?
Tian, don't get carried away. You offended the Palace Lord. This is the truth. The Palace Lord won't see me today. Doesn't mean next time. He won't see me either. 3 days from now is the martial god's ascension ceremony. I will report all of this to the Palace Lord personally.
Report to the palace lord. You needn't bother. Later I will take Zhang Yudong to see the palace lord.
Ha ha ha. Tian, who do you think you are? The Palace Lord is extremely busy. He won't even see me, let alone a pathetic loser like you.
You don't believe me? Then let's make another bet.
All right. I don't believe your luck can be this good every time. If you can successfully enter the Nine Heavens Palace today, every time I see you, I'll kneel and call you daddy.
All right, so since you want to humiliate yourself, I'll grant your wish.
Still talking big. If you lose within 10 kilometers, you're not allowed near Shi Huan, and you can't get within half a step of Shi Jackson. Deal?
I accept.
Tian, you really are someone who won't give up until you see your own coffin. Winning one bet was already a stroke of luck. You actually want to bet again?
Tian. Lu Yi is right. The palace lord is incredibly busy. Wu Yang, even with the Guo family's token, couldn't get a meeting. Although I'm about to become a palace guard, seeing the palace lord is just as unlikely. You shouldn't have agreed to this bet.
Don't worry. If you want to see the palace lord, you just need to talk to the envoy over there. Then you can go in.
Ha ha ha. How laughable. Even Zhang Yutong wouldn't dare make such a bold claim. Where do you get your confidence?
Such nonsense. You dare disrespect your superiors. Don't drag our master into this.
You don't believe me, do you? Then watch closely. Well, Wu Yang, you haven't forgotten what you said before, have you?
This is impossible.
You lost again.
Fine. I lost. I admit it.
Wu Yang, let me tell you. I've tolerated you repeatedly for Shi Jackson Saki. But if you still covet the Shi family, I won't hesitate to make you the second Lei Hu.
Tian, you're quite arrogant. Don't think that just because you have Zhang Yutong's backing, you're someone important.
Aren't you also relying on the Guo family's power to throw your weight around here?
You. Good. Lord Zhang, Qishan is a person wanted by young Master Guo. If you insist on protecting him, then don't blame me for turning my back on you. At the
film
God
was
of War Ascension
translated
ceremony.
and
3 days from
narrated
now
by
I will inform the
Media.
Palace Lord of everything. Qiqian's impersonation of the Palace Lord, and all your crimes in harboring him. Just you. Wait and see.
Tian. How did you get in here just now? Logically, I'm not qualified to see.
The God of War.
Yeah, Keaton. How did you convince those messengers?
It's simple. I told them to move aside. And they did.
This kind of joke can get you killed.
Tian, tell me the truth. What did you really say just now?
What I said is the truth. Because I am the palace lord you speak of.
Tian, some jokes shouldn't be made lightly.
It's just that the palace lord is a supreme divine figure who single-handedly purged the world of all dark organizations and is revered by everyone, and you, even if you were once the young master of the Guo family, are not even 1/10,000th of the palace lord. How dare you make such a joke?
I'm not joking. I really am the palace lord. Absolutely.
Lord Zhen, we took great pains to come to the Ninth Heaven Palace just to ask the palace lord to forgive Qi Tian's crime of impersonation. Look at him still so brazenly impersonating the palace lord.
Tian, the god of war's identity is not to be trifled with. Don't make this joke again. Wait a minute. I'll take you to kneel down and apologize to the god of war.
Zhang Yudong, I appreciate your kindness, but there's no logic in kneeling to myself. Since you don't believe me, then we'll wait a moment, Xian.
Lord Zhang, I think this Qi Tian is incorrigible. You've helped him so many times. And not only is he ungrateful, but he's also getting worse, repeatedly challenging the palace lord's authority.
I know. You're worried he'll affect my ascension ceremony, right?
Yes, Lord Zhang. The opportunity for ascension is hard-won. You've worked so hard for this. We can't let Qi Tian's nonsense ruin this opportunity. I'm afraid that later, promotion opportunities are rare.
Let fate decide.
My lord, in my opinion, you shouldn't worry about him. Qi Tian speaks without thinking. We helped him this time. But what if he does it again? My lord, in my opinion, you shouldn't worry about him. Look at him this time. We've arrived inside the Star Palace. He actually claimed to be the Star Palace Lord. If you were the Star Palace Lord, I would...
What if he really is? Forget it. We're already here. Follow me inside. Star Moon Marshal God Jiang Yutong.
And Deputy Marshal God Lu Yu. We greet the Palace Lord.
Rise.
Strange. My lord, this voice sounds so familiar. How is it you?
I told you. I am the Star Palace Lord you speak of.
Tian, stop messing around. You leave here.
My lord, I've said it before. Qi Tian is a lawless madman. Even now, he dares to impersonate the Palace Lord.
You. Do you still think I'm an imposter?
What else could you be? Although I have never seen the Palace Lord, my lord, the Palace Lord must be magnificent and extraordinary, no matter what. It couldn't be a bricklaying laborer like you. My lord, I think Qi Tian is simply incorrigible. You really don't need to help him.
Fine. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you.
I just received news that Wu Feifan, the richest man, is organizing a bidding conference, personally arranged by the Palace Lord. The Palace Lord must be there right now. Stop playing games with us. Since the Palace Lord isn't here, we'll take our leave.
Yes.
Palace Lord, these are the bids from the various families. Please review them.
I won't look at the bids. That the Shai family will be participating in this bidding conference. You should understand what I mean.
I understand.
Hello, Uncle Shai.
Tian, you need to come back quickly. Something big has happened at home.
Uncle Shai, what happened?
Tian. Take a look at this. These are notices from various companies. For some reason, all the companies that were cooperating with us have suddenly turned against us, canceling our partnerships. Now our she group's entire capital chain has been cut off. You say, you're asking what should be done.
Isn't all this because of you? Good for nothing.
Because of me.
Because you're wanted by the Guo family. And the Shi family is implicated. The Guos have spread the word, forbidding any enterprise from working with us. You still say that none of this is because of you.
You've only been back for a few days, and you've brought the Shi family so much trouble. Old Shi, I think you should quickly sever ties with this jinx. Otherwise, the Shi family will be truly finished.
Enough. How can you two speak like this? After all, I watched Ki-Jian grow up. Besides, our Shi family benefited from Miss Ki's guidance all those years ago. That's how we achieved what we have today. Now you have a little problem, and you blame it all on Ki-Jian. Is that reasonable?
Dad, if it were for him, our capital chain wouldn't have been broken. Given enough time, we'll definitely go bankrupt.
You shut up. Ki-Jian, I called you here today so we could brainstorm to see if there's any way to get through this difficult time.
Uncle, I'll handle this.
You'll handle it. How will you handle it? With your silver tongue.
The Kuo family is the biggest family in Zhongyuan. If they want to shut us down, no enterprise in Zhongyuan will work with us for the Shi Corporation to break through this blockade. Even the Wu family couldn't manage it.
That's right.
The film was
Ki-Jian, if you have any
translated
ideas,
and narrated by
tell us
M
quickly.
Media.
We can all discuss its feasibility.
The solution is actually quite simple. Tomorrow is the Qianshen Consortium's bidding conference. They'll be releasing a 10 billion order, a 100 billion order. As long as we get this order, the Shai family's problems will be solved.
Tiansheng Consortium. That's the largest consortium in Zhongyuan. Their funds are enough to topple a nation. Their bidding conference will be packed with business tycoons. Everyone is eyeing that 10 billion project. Yukishin, on what basis can you get it?
Ki-Jian, we asked you here to find a solution, not to brag.
And Kui, I'm not bragging. To be honest, just now, I've already spoken with President Wu Feifan of the Qianshen conglomerate and asked him to fix this bid for our Shai family.
You still haven't given up. Telling such lies.
Old Shi, I'll say it again. Everything that's happened to our Shi family is this kid's fault. If he can't fix this, we should cut ties with him immediately.
It's true. Daddy saved him before, and he nearly ruined our Shi family, almost destroying our home. He's truly repaying kindness with enmity.
All right. Both of you say less. Do you have any solutions? Since there's no other way, let's do it this way. Jackson, tomorrow at the bidding meeting, you go with Ki-Jian. Did you hear me?
Yes. Ki-Tian, as my dad instructed, I've already sent the bid to Tianjin Conglomerate in advance, but let me tell you, our Shi family's chances of winning this bid are slim to none. I'm not expecting any miracles from you. I just hope that after we enter, you'll keep quiet and not embarrass me in public.
I've said it before, the Shai family will win this bid. Why don't you believe me?
Not to mention you don't have the ability, and you've lied to me so many times before. Do you think I'll believe you again?
As Qiansheng Group's behind-the-scenes director, don't I even have the power to decide a small order?
What's that stink? Oh, it's you. This bastard snuck in. Jackson, for a bidding meeting. Why did you bring this loser here?
It's my dad. He insisted on bringing Ki-Tian. This wimp even said, the bid is fixed for our Shi family.
Haha. Is that so? Bastard. You're quite arrogant. Haha.
As I recall, someone lost a bet to me. According to the bet, you should be calling me daddy now.
Tian, don't go too far.
A. Someone wants to back out.
Young Master Wu, what's going on?
Nothing. It's just losing a bet. I Wu Yang always keep my word. I own up to my actions. Daddy.
Ha 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 ha.
Tian, don't get ahead of yourself. Didn't you say the bid was fixed? For the Shi family. Today, things might not go as you expect.
Young Master Wu, what do you mean?
Jackson, this bidding conference is indeed rigged, but not for the Shi family. It's for the Wang family of Jingcheng.
That's right. This quota has been reserved for my Wang family. As for your Shi family, there's absolutely no chance.
Xiao, you finally arrived.
The
Please
film
take
was
your seat.
translated and
Please be
narrated
seated.
by M Media.
Tian, I've heard of you. The discarded young master. Once kicked out by the Guo family. So, after leaving your family, you've latched onto the Shi family.
The Wang family of Jingcheng. You're the young master of the Wang family, right?
Lord Palace Master. We've investigated thoroughly. Back then, those who ambushed you and the madam were the Guo family, the Lei family, the Tian, and the Wang family.
The Wang family is nothing more than a dog of the Guo family.
Even if my Wang family is a dog of the Guo family, so what? Today's bidding project doesn't belong to your Shi family, but to my Wang family.
Tian, I've heard. Many companies are targeting the Shi family. The Shi family desperately needs this order, and the Wang family is the third-ranked family in Jingcheng, backed by the Guo family. You want to compete with young Master Wang. It's like an ant trying to shake a tree.
Let alone the Wang family. Even if the Wu family and the Guo family were together, today's bidding conference is still under my control.
Everyone, welcome to this bidding conference. We have received all your bidding proposals. Next, we will announce the winning bidder. Please take your seats. Tian, empty words aren't much of a skill. Who is the predetermined winner of this vote? We'll find out soon enough.
Tian, the bidding conference has already begun. You swore before that our Shi family would be chosen, although I didn't believe it at all. What can you do now? Hurry up and do it. It'll be too late soon.
Don't worry. If I say it's the Shi family, it's the Shi family. We just need to wait.
But
You impudent child. Such boastful words. Zhang Yang, quickly announce it. All right. I announce that the winning bidder for this Tiansheng Consortium's 10 billion project is the Wang family of Jingcheng. Congratulations, young Master Wang.
the Wang family's young master secured $1 billion deal. He's definitely going places.
Right.
Tian, so this is the predetermined outcome you were talking about.
Cousin, this is what you wanted. It's yours now. Stray dog. See, this multi-billion-dollar project belongs to my Wang family. And you, Tian, you think you can get the Shi family to win the bid? You're not even close. Haha.
Young Master Wang is right, Jackson. I advise you to tell your uncle soon, so he can face reality. It's best for you too, to distance yourself from this loser.
Tian, you keep saying that you'll repay our kindness, but what have you actually done? I beg you, spare us.
Ha ha ha. Tian, do you hear me? You're a jinx. You offended the Guo family. No one in this world dares to take you in. Do you know why? You can't win the bid. because young Master Wang already made a deal with Manager Zhang of Tiansheng Group's Huaiguan branch in advance. The winning bid was predetermined. This time the winning bid.
Tian. See. The Guo family has put out the word to isolate the Shi family. No company in the world will cooperate with you, including Tiansheng Conglomerate.
Tiansheng Conglomerate, you're the general manager of the Northern Huaiguan branch, right? I'm wondering, when you gave the winning bid to the Wang family, did you ask Wu Feifan? Mr. Wu's busy with other matters.
He's already handed
The
over
film
full
was
authority to me
translated
for this
and
bidding meeting.
narrated by M Media.
I have the final say. I make the decisions. If I say it belongs to the Wang family, then it belongs to the Wang family. Tian, the Tiansheng Group project is in my hands now. The Shi family has lost its last chance. Now, go beg young Master Guo. Maybe the Shi family still has a sliver of hope.
Well said. Jackson, go back and tell your uncle. Right now, only our Wu family can save you. But this is your only chance.
Your Wu family is nothing but a tool for the Guo family. I've said it before. As long as I'm here, the Shai family will be safe.
Ha ha ha.
Feifan, I'll give you 3 minutes. Get over here right now.
Ha ha ha. Tian, you think you can fool us with a simple phone call? Don't play these little games.
Yeah. Our Mr. Wu is the chief executive of Tiansheng Conglomerate, backed by the Star Palace. Stomp your foot, the whole business world will tremble. With his status, besides the Supreme Lord, no one dares to order him around. You think you're the Supreme Lord? Ha 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 ha.
2 minutes left.
You're still putting on a show.
Very well. Tian. 2 minutes, huh? Enough time to sign a contract.
Ha ha ha.
Look closely. Tiansheng Group's billion-dollar order has been signed. It's signed with my Wang family's young master's name. Now, it belongs completely to me. The Wang family, it has nothing to do with you.
1 minute left.
Ha ha ha.
Hello, Dad. The vote is over. Tan is lying to you. If you want to protect yourself now, expel Tan from the Shi family. Tian, my dad has agreed. From now on, we're expelling you from the Shi family.
Ha ha ha. Tian, you deserve this. You offended the Guo family. This is your consequence.
Tan, don't blame me for being heartless. Blame yourself for being a jinx. And a liar. You didn't win this bid either.
All right. Time's up.
Tiansheng Group's chief executive officer, Mr. Wu, has arrived. Mr. Wu, why are you here? Zhang Yang, you've got some nerve. If I hadn't come, you would have brought ruin upon Huaiguan. No.
Mr. Wu, what does this mean?
What does it mean? You colluded. Schemed to steal the order. You think I didn't know? This. Zhang Yang, let me ask you, when did I ever tell you to give this project to the Wang family? Humph. Abuse of power,
The film was
colluding with
translated
outsiders,
and
damaging the
narrated
company's
by M
interests.
Media.
Zhang Yang, you're not fit to be a Tiansheng Group employee. From now on, you're stripped of your position as branch general manager, expelled from Tiansheng Group. Expel. Also, according to the company agreement, those who damage the company's interests must compensate double the damages. You gave this billion-dollar order to the Wang family. You'll pay the compensation. How can I afford that? You You told me to give you the project. You pay. You pay. Get out. You gave me the order. What does it have to do with me? You told me to give the project to you. Now you want me to pay. Let me tell you, if you don't pay, I'll expose everything you've done, spill it all out, and have you locked up for life. You. Don't be impulsive. Mr. Wu. I apologize to you. I was blinded by greed. This is your company's order. I'm returning it to you now. But it's signed with the name of your Wang family's young master. According to the regulations, who will pay the remaining penalty? Who's going to pay? Mr. Wu. You can't do this. I was wrong. I apologize. I deserve to die. Get on your knees. Do you want to pay the penalty yourself? Mr. Wu. We know we were wrong. Please have mercy on us. Give us another chance. Yes, please. I forgive you. It's useless. This order originally belonged to the Shi family. If you truly need my mercy, you should seek the Shi family's compassion. Oh, we were blind. We shouldn't have coveted an order that wasn't ours. Please, spare us. Yes, Mr. Qi. We can't afford this much.
Didn't you say? This project was already fixed for you. You even want the Shi family completely destroy. Your Wang family's young master is so resourceful. How could I possibly make decisions for him?
Oh, it was the Guo family who told us to target you. We're innocent. Please, let us off this time. Miss Shi, our Wang family, will no longer isolate the Shi family. We'll immediately send someone to Shi group and inject 1 billion unconditionally. Please. Plead for me.
This.
Do you think the Shi family will care about this small amount? Mr. Wu. Previously the Wang family wanted to isolate the Shi family. One propose, giving them a taste of their own medicine. Return the favor.
Good. Let's do as Mr. Qi suggests. Your Wang family's outstanding penalty is forgiven. However, I declare, from now on, my Tiansheng group will sever all cooperation with the Wang family. All cooperation, any company that dares to associate with the Wang family, will be against my Tiansheng group. Everything is over. Isolated by all the groups in the world.
The film was
My Wang
translated
family
and
is
narrated
doomed.
by M Media.
Miss Shi, you are the winner of this bidding. This is the latest order. Please keep it. I declare this bidding meeting officially over.
Mr. Wu, but I have one thing. I don't understand. This bidding meeting. There are plenty of others, better than our Shi family. Why choose us?
Miss Shi, you jest. Your Shi family has the backing of an important figure. Your potential is limitless. Besides, these so-called prominent families are nothing more than puppets of the Guo family. Our Tiansheng group will never cooperate with a puppet controlled by others.
I see. I didn't expect our Shi family to actually win this contract. This will save our Shi family. Thank you, Mr. Wu.
Miss Shi, since you've received the order, we'll take our leave.
You just called and said, our Shi family lost the bid.
Mother.
Yes. What's going on?
It's not like that.
Shut up. You good for nothing. Our Shi family's current situation is all thanks to you. Lao Shi, you heard what our daughter said. There's only one way to solve this problem now. To banish him Ki-John from the Shi family forever.
Stop it. This isn't Ki-Chan's fault. We'll find another way.
What other way is there? Every enterprise in Zhongyuan obeys the Guo family. This bidding meeting was our only chance. And now it's ruined. Our Shi family is doomed.
But Ki-Chan, I watched him grow up. He's my child too.
What child? He's nothing but a picked-up bastard.
You.
How can you let him watch our Shi family die? Kian, don't blame Aunt Kui. Your mother did our Shi family a favor. We took you in. And I was fine. But now, you're a burden to our Shi family. So, please, leave our Shi family.
Aunt, you just got here and said all this. How can you be so sure? The Shi family didn't win the bid this time.
What else? Jackson
The
said it
film was
clearly
translated
on the
and
phone.
narrated by M.
The
Media.
Wang family from Jincheng won the bid. You still think Jackson, isn't that right?
Mother, stop it. It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing. If we didn't get it, we didn't get it. The one who should be ashamed is Ki-Tian.
Mother, look at this.
This is...
Kai-Tian is right. The winning bidder this time is our Shi family.
Haha. Ki-Chan. And he was just teasing you. I knew you were capable.
Aunt, you've been trying to drive me away.
How could that be? It was all a joke. A joke. Haha. Lao Shi. Look. Our Shi family is really going to prosper now.
Tian, Uncle didn't misjudge you. You haven't disgraced your mother.
Uncle Shi, you saved me and my mother. Now I'm here to help you. It's only right.
Dad, you've got it wrong. The one who helped us isn't Ki-Tian at all.
Daughter, what do you mean?
Mr. Wu already said, the reason we won the bid isn't because Tianxin Group values us or how much profit we can bring. It's because we don't have any shares in the Guo family. We won't be controlled by the Guo family. Simply put, the reason we won the bid is entirely because our Shi family has a special status. It has nothing to do with him Ki-Tan, not a single dime.
This? So that's how it is. I told you, you little good for nothing. How could you be capable enough to get us the order? Love. It's just a blind cat catching a dead mouse.
A blind cat catching a dead mouse.
Exactly. You did absolutely nothing. It's not a blind cat catching a dead mouse. Then what is it? Mr. Wu said, this order is entirely due to our Shi family's special status, and because behind us, there's a powerful figure supporting us. Mother, who do you think this powerful figure is? Who is it?
A powerful figure supporting our Shi family. Logically, our Shi family is in a precarious situation right now, targeted by the Guo family, but no powerful figure would dare to go head-to-head with the Guo family. Lao Shi. Who do you think it could be?
I don't know.
Uncle Shi. The powerful figure Wu Feifan mentioned. It's me.
I despise how arrogant someone who makes even Mr. Wu take them seriously must have a status at least equal to the heavens. You a construction worker, a brick-carrying laborer, dare to call yourself a powerful figure.
Tian, do you know why I hate you? It's not because of your lowly status. It's because you never recognize your own place. Utterly arrogant, unrepentant.
I'm just stating the facts.
You're still pretending. Prepare. Someone like him, staying in our Shi family, will cause problems sooner or later. I think it's best to kick him out.
That is...
Miss Shi, I advise you to think it over before you speak. If you leave the Shi family, then maybe in the future, there won't be any big shots continuing to support the Shi family.
You?
All right. Both of you, can you stop talking for a bit? Tian, don't worry. Uncle won't kick you out. Just stay put in the Shi family. But Uncle also hopes that you are grounded. After all, being down to earth is the right path, right? As for what Jackson said about that important person, I don't know exactly who it is, but I guess it should be the Star Moon Martial God.
Star Moon Martial God?
Think about it. Before, the Lei family came after us. It was the Star Moon martial god who swept them away, the Lei family. And before Kicheon returned, the Guo family was always targeting us. But in the end it all came to nothing.
Yeah. Back then, the Guoshi and Jiang families, prima to our birth, we and the Jiang family have always had a good relationship. It's the martial god who was helping us.
No wonder. In that case, then this time the Star Moon martial god, we have to thank them properly.
Of course. In 2 days is the martial god's promotion ceremony. On the day of the ceremony, not only will the Star Moon martial god be present, but also the legendary Supreme Hall Master is said to be attending in person to award the martial god a medal. Since the martial god gave the hosting rights for this grand feast to us, then we must do our utmost. We absolutely cannot disappoint the martial god, right? However, given their status, the venue for this feast must be the most luxurious place. Hayes, speaking of Wagwan, there is one most luxurious place. That's the 7-star 9 Heavens Hotel. However, the owner of that hotel has a powerful background. They don't give face to anyone. We have negotiated with them several times, and they've refused us every time. What should we do?
Uncle Shai, leave this matter to me.
Young Master Guo, I never expected you to grace us with your presence at today's banquet.
Indeed, young Master Guo, your presence here truly brightens the entire venue.
There's no need for flattery. My purpose here today is the same as yours, to meet the one, the all-powerful Star Palace Lord. He is the true star of this banquet. How modest of you, young Master Guo. Even if you aren't the main attraction today, you are still an important guest. If you were to gain the Lord's favor today, the Guo family's foundation would become even stronger.
Indeed, young Master Guo, don't forget about us when you rise to greater heights.
Of course. If I manage to gain the Lord's favor, I will certainly recommend all of you to him.
Recommend us to the Lord. On your account, Guo Jun.
Humph! I wondered which dog was barking so loudly. It's you, you spineless wretch.
My dear brother, I didn't think you would actually dare to show your face here today.
If you can be here, why can't I?
Tian, there's no need for these verbal sparring matches. I told you yesterday, when the Lord appears today, I will personally expose your crimes to him. Mark my words.
Guo Jun is right. Tian, you've crossed the Star Palace. No matter how high your status, you cannot escape the Star Palace's judgment.
Judgment.
My dear brother, do you even understand? Even if you somehow managed to cozy up to a few martial gods, in my eyes, in the Guo family's eyes, you are still utterly worthless. In the Central Plains, the Guo family is the heavens. Just you wait to be judged.
Let me tell you a fact then. Here, I am the heavens.
Everyone, welcome to Star Moon Martial God Zhang Yutong's Ascension Banquet. Legend has it that the Star Palace Lord himself will grace us with his presence to bestow the Star Palace medal upon the Star Moon Martial God. Let the banquet begin. We invite the Star Moon Martial God and the Star Palace emissary to the stage.
Martial God Jiang Yudong, the one who repelled 10,000 enemies, vanquished the enemy hordes, and achieved unparalleled feats, whose meritorious service is illustrious, is hereby awarded the Star Palace Medal, appointed to the Star Palace. War God Jiang, receive the decree.
Jiang Yutong receiving.
Wait. Your Excellency, regarding Jiang Yutong's appointment and promotion to the Star Palace, I object.
Oh. What's your objection?
Everyone, as you all know, the Star Palace is the foremost palace in the land. Its prestige illustrious. Everyone within the palace is a distinguished elite, with both virtue and talent. And today I accuse Jiang Yutong of being unworthy. You all don't know this, but he Guo family's abandoned son Qi Tian audaciously impersonated the palace lord, profaning the lord's divine authority, committing a grave sin of disrespect, and Zhang Yutong concealed Qi Tian's crime, attempting to deceive everyone, committing the crime of aiding and abetting. This is what it means to be unworthy. How can he enter the Star Palace?
Guozhen, don't spout nonsense.
Nonsense. Everyone, here is Qi Tian impersonating the palace lord, and Zhang Yutong covering for Qi Tian's every word and deed. This is the evidence.
Tell me truthfully, are you?
To be honest, I am the one you call Star Palace Lord.
You Qi Tian. I wondered why you've been so restrained lately. Turns out you've caused such a catastrophic disaster.
Oh my. You really impersonated the palace lord.
I did claim to be the Palace Lord.
You still dare to admit it. I said we shouldn't marry Jackson to him. Look. He stirred up such a huge mess. Our Shi family will be implicated.
Offending the Guo family, we still had a sliver of hope. Offending the palace lord, there's only death. Mother, thankfully you didn't agree to our marriage. Otherwise, our Shi family would be doomed.
Qi Tian, you should never have impersonated the palace lord. Now, Uncle, how can Uncle save you?
Uncle, I'm fine.
Your Excellency, the evidence is conclusive. Please make your judgment.
War God Jiang. Is what Guozhen said true?
Your Excellency. It's true. This is indeed the case.
Ha ha ha. Good. Oh my. Did you hear that? You've offended the palace lord. No one dares to protect you today.
But I, Jiang Yutong, swear here. This matter has nothing to do with Qi Tian. Absolutely nothing. It was all my doing. If the Lord blames anyone, I'm willing to bear the full responsibility. I implore you, messenger, to revoke my promotion. I will resign from my position as war god to appease the Lord's wrath.
Zhang Yutong. Are you mad? Relinquishing your duties as war god, you'll become a commoner overnight. Your past achievements, your martial skills, will all be for naught, for a mere stray dog. Why go to such lengths?
Tian, don't you worry. Even though you offended the Lord, with my position as war god, I can protect you once, as long as he's safe. Losing everything is a small price to pay.
Crazy. You're truly crazy.
Indeed, war god. For such a stray dog, is it worth it?
Even the war god, Qi Tian, has repeatedly spoken out of turn. My lord, there's no need to sacrifice this much for him.
You hear that, Tian? Even if the war god takes the blame for you, and you manage to escape the Lord's punishment, from now on, you'll be ridiculed for the rest of your life. If you're a man, then stand up for yourself.
Stand up.
Stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up.
Don't.
Uncle Shy. I'll take responsibility for my own actions. I Chechia call myself Lord. I don't need anyone to take the blame from me. Zhang Yutong. You war god. Just keep being the war god.
Qi Tian Yu.
Speak so boldly. What qualifications do you have?
This is my qualification.
Hail Lord. Hail Lord.
What's going on?
No. Impossible. Tian. You're just a stray dog kicked out by the Guo family. A stray dog. A lowborn wretch unworthy of stepping into the Guo family. How could you be the Lord? You must all be lying to me. Tian. You lost the Guo family support, desperately evading their pursuit. How could you possibly have achieved what you have now? I Guo Jun am the true young master of the Guo family. What do you have to compare with me?
Guo Jun, you've never been able to surpass me. All you relied on was the Guo family's power. But me, I've always relied on myself. That's the difference between us. In my eyes, you're nothing but a jumping clown. It seems, all these years, I shouldn't have considered you my brother. You've got a lot of confidence, haven't you? Let me tell you something. As long as I'm alive, you'll always be nothing but a younger brother.
Impossible. My Guo family. My Guo family is the rightful ruler of the Central Plains. I am the young master of the Guo family. You're not fit to compare yourself to me. You and your lowly mother should have died by my hand. So what if you're the palace master? Die. Ah.
It's over. Things are about to change.
The Guo family. Disregarding human life, defying the Heavenly King's law, scorning the authority of the Central Plains. From this day forward, I declare that the Guo family shall cease to exist in the Central Plains. Someone, take them away. Investigate thoroughly.
Yes. Tian. Tian. You can't do this. Tian. Tian.
I still need to announce this to the world. Zhang Yudong, virtuous and talented, with distinguished merits, from this day forward, will enter the Star Palace, and serve as the Palace Master's personal guard, bestowed upon her by Imperial Decree, Medal of Honor, promoted in rank and title.
You really are the Palace Master.
I told you before. When I contacted my mother, I would explain everything to you. I am the Palace Master you speak of. I just didn't know if you would still love me with this different identity.
My love for you has never changed.
Tian. This is our marriage certificate. You must honor it.
Tian. We live in an era of free choice in marriage. Your marriage is your own decision. I won't interfere.
I agree with Amashi. Tian. Whatever you choose, I will support you. But I hope you don't forget the one who loves you with all his heart.
Uncle Shai. Mother, you're right. This ring, my mom said, belongs to her future daughter-in-law. Do you accept?
Yes.